1 minute to the start of the race.
Yep.
45 seconds to the start
All
of the
right.
race.
Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Separate yourselves out on the tone in less than 5.
Grace Allison, Jake the Snake, Mav Woodruff.
One minute down, 4 to go. Grace out front, 16.506. On a TQ pace. Jacob in the 2, 12.507. Mav, 6.522.
Hey, keep the drip. That is kind of tough. Freshy. That is tough. Freshy. Yeah, I had to take a name sticker off that for my new Plano. Yeah, what the fuck? Dude, look how dialed it looks on my Plano, though.
Minute 35 left to go. So Grace up front. Mav up to the 2 spot. Jacob out of this one early.
One minute left. Grace Allison done.
Got Mav to finish. That is a race. Grace going to take it. Mav in the 2, Jacob 3. Up now, race 2, 21-5. You guys are up. Marshals, if you could, please grab a blower. Elijah, grab a blower and blow off the track. I'm going to need some volunteer marshals. Help me out for this one. Volunteer marshals, help me out for this one. Probably 2 to 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out for this one. 2 or 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out for this one.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, getting everybody checked in here. Need all my drivers on the last one, and 2 to 3 volunteers. Help me out for this one. 2 or 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out for this one. Thanks, Scott. Once again, need some volunteer marshals to help me out for this one. Volunteer marshals.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I got everybody checked in. We'll go ahead and shut down the straight. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. No more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Should work. All right, drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Separate yourselves on the tone in less than 5. $115 down, 3:45 to go. Mark Beach going to be out front leading the way, 18.501 on a TQ pace. Chris on a 18.512. Robert 17.03. Terry 17.510. Brad in the 5 spot. Lisa in the 6. Watch it on the back straight. Trouble on the back stretch. That is clear. Watch the triple. Watch the triple. That is clear. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, halfway. Woo-hoo. He still got it.
Gonna need her ambulance.
What's that?
The Scott's gonna need her ambulance.
Stroud's getting ready to call an ambulance for you. 3 down, 2 to go. Still Mark Beach out front. 5 seconds over Robert in the 2 spot. Chris in third, Terry, Brad, and Lisa. 3 down, 2 to go. Stroud, when are you going to come race NASCAR?
I got one.
I know. You need to come and run it.
I may next week.
Well, I got a list of things for you to do to make it dialed.
So you gotta message me.
I got the setup.
Message me your setup.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Still Mark Beach out front. Robert Summers in the 2, Brad Sharp 3, Terry, Chris, and Lisa.
Are all the screws like 1.5? Yes. And then some of them are 0.9 too.
Oh, really? Are they 3 millimeter?
No, they're like the head screws are like 0.9, 1.3, and 1.5. So they're probably, I think they're 2 millimeters.
Yeah, that probably sounds right.
But the wing ones are 1 millimeter.
Jesus.
There's like 4 screws that are 1 millimeter. And you have to use a Phillips and a
5 seconds left to go.
Really? Yeah. Fuck that. I guess those are probably too small to fit at home.
I believe it. That is time. Everyone keep them going, keep them going.
Chris Gross done. Terry Guile done. Mark Beach done.
Got Robert, Brad, and Lisa to
Brad
finish.
Sharp done. Robert Summers done.
And that is a race.
Lace
Mark
and
Beach going to
Cummings
take it.
done.
Robert in the 2, Brad, Terry,
The
Chris,
race is
and Lisa.
completed.
Marshals, if you could, please grab a blower. Race 3, Mod 2-wheel. You guys are up. Race 3, Mod 2-wheel. You guys are up. I'm going to need all my drivers on that last one out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, need to turn marshals from the last group back out. All right, looks like we got our turn marshals. Got our drivers.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right.
45 seconds
Shut
to
the
the
track
start of the
down.
race.
Drivers get where you need to be. Oh, we got it covered. All right, drivers.
30 seconds to the
Sort
start of
cells
the
out
race.
on sound of the tone. Less than 5. Thirty seconds down. Joe, Cody, and Hendrick. Joe with the fast lap of 13.6. Cody 16.3. Hendrick 16.6. Minute and a half in, 3.5 to go. Hendrick just set his fast lap of 14.1. Cody's 15.1. Two down, 3 to go. Joe on a 22.501 pace. That is ahead of current TQ by about a lap. Hendrick at 19.502. Cody at 19.510. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Joe, Hendrick, and Cody. Minute and 40 seconds left. Joe on a 22.508 pace. Hendrick 19.501. Cody 19.508. Hendrick moving up to a 20.513 pace now. Hendrick just set his fast lap of 13.509. Fast lap of the race.
1 minute left.
1 minute left. Joe, Hendrick, and Cody. .45 seconds. Joe set his fast lap, a 13.46. "15 seconds left. Joe, Hendrick, and Cody. That is time. Be done as you cross.
Hendrick Westmoreland
Hendrick's
done.
done.
Joe Duffelbag
Joe
done.
and Cody, that
Cody
is the
Irvin
race.
done.
Joe takes that
The race is
22.506. New TQ. Hendrick 20.502. Cody 19.505. Need some volunteers for the next race for turn marshals. Anybody at the counter? What? Anybody at the counter? Up this time, 13.5 Stadium.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Need a couple volunteer turn marshals, please. Couple volunteer turn marshals. Joe's coming out. We'll need one at the far end, please. All right, waiting on Terry and Robert.
One minute to the start of the race.
Waiting on Robert.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, he's coming out.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the
Just a
start of the
reminder
race.
to everybody, dry your tires before it hits the track, please. Dry your tires before they hit the track. All right, drivers, get where you need to be. Turn marshals are out there. Drivers less than 5 on sound of the tone.
Anthony Woodruff. C4. Terry Guile. Jesse Gonzalez. Robert Summers. Chris Gross.
Coming up on 1 minute in, 4 to go. Anthony, C4, Robert, Terry, Jesse, and Chris. Anthony with a 15.71 pace, fast lap. C4, 16.27. Robert, 16.68. Terry, 18.75. Jesse, 16.93. And Chris, 17.71. Two down, 3 to go. Anthony, C4, Robert, Terry, Jesse, and Chris. Everybody pretty well spread out except for Jesse and Terry. 0.2 of a second between the two of them. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Coming up on 3 down, 2 to go. Anthony, C4, Robert, Jesse, Terry, and Chris.
Stop hitting pipe.
Anthony still ahead of current TQ. He's on a 19.510 pace. C4, 17.510. Robert, 16.508. Jesse, 16.512. Terry's 15.503. And Chris, 14.502. 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
$45 seconds.
That's my wrist one. In about a minute and a half, we're done working on it. Should I help him before that?
20 seconds left. Anthony, C4, Jesse now moving in third. Robert fourth. Terry fifth. Chris sixth. Closest race between Jesse and Robert. 0.2 of a second between the two of them. Robert taking over third. Jesse dropping to fourth. Time is up.
Anthony Woodruff done.
Anthony, they're done.
C4 done.
C4's done. You'll be done as you cross.
Robert Summers
Robert.
done. Jesse Gonzalez
Jesse
done.
waiting on Chris and Terry.
Chris Gross done. Terry Guile
That
done.
is the race.
The race is completed.
Anthony takes that, sets a new TQ, 18.5 flat. C4, 17.505. Robert, 16.502. Jesse, 16.510. Chris, 15.517. And Terry, 15.517. Up this time, 17-5. First heat. Tegan, Zach, Brad, Matt, and Jason.
Need my drivers from the last race out here to Marshall. Drivers from the last race out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Anthony or Jesse. Is Jason gonna make this one? There he is. All right. I got marshals. I got drivers.
1 minute to the
Let
start of the
Jason
race.
get a lap.
Dude, C4 is like, there ain't no way you're getting faster than a 5.2. I was rolling that motherfucker. The car runs flat.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
4.9's high lap? Cheating. What, like spiking the battery? Who's running 4.9s?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Really?
All right. Got everyone checked in. Got my marshals. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Separate yourselves on the tone in less than 5.
So what's Chucky gonna do when I go out there and run 4.8? It's not gonna happen. I was running fast as fuck with the one I was running. Yeah, I don't remember what my times were back then, but I know I was 2 seconds above everyone else. You two were doing shit that no one else was, though. You were freeing up the car and all that stuff. No, mine wasn't. It wasn't out of the box. 100% it was. The only thing that was different was the servo one. You weren't cheating, but I know you did stuff that me and Mitchell found out we were supposed to do. It was just a servo one. That's the only thing. I think, like, also, dude, we found out some motors are just hot. And some motors are fast and others aren't. Literally, Mitchell bought a motor off the wall to barely turn 5.5. And then he had another one, 5 flat. Really? Half a second just to the different motors. Yeah, Cody went through and bought one that had everything ceramic and everything. Mine was straight out the box except we glued the servos in. That was the only thing. But I was running quick as fuck with that one. I know. It pissed me off because I ran the one Charlie's running now. Before they've done anything to it, they're slower as shit. He's fucking beating me. I can't do anything about it. I was unstoppable there for a while. That shit's dumb because you can't like outdrive somebody. If their car's faster and you're faster. You could definitely outdrive. I don't know, not the days we're racing. It was usually between me and that old man, and I was able to run that motherfucker down. You had a hot car. I did have a hot car.
145 down. It's Tegan out front. 18 flat. Zach in the 2. Brad 3. Jason and Matt.
And that hot car just got sold for $150 with my name still on it. The old Intimidator cars. She shits and gets. It wasn't bad, dude. We're doing some weird shit, though. I don't have a can back here. You know the keyboard cleaner spray? You know when you tip it upside down, that coolant basically comes out? Your magnets grab onto if your motor's cold.
spike in the motor, dude?
No, that ain't even close to what they're doing.
What do you think they're doing?
Probably fucking.
Putting bearings in them?
Yeah, dude, everything you're not supposed to do. Bearings, slider drive shafts, all that shit.
But you think they change it just for when Chuck does tech?
Dude, I think they're doing something either the batteries or the motor. One of the two.
Yeah, but either way, they never know when Chuck's gonna run tech.
They know he's not here the last 2 weeks. And the last 2 weeks, the only time they run it. Bet they drop back down to lap times next week.
We'll see. When do you guys run it? Tuesday?
3 down, 2 to go. Tegan 19.514. Zach 17.502. Brad 17.509. Matt 15.504. And Jason 14.509. Minute 40 left to go in this one.
Is Noah's fast?
It's alright. It's not as fast as like me or Mitchell's. I think he's hitting ones. But like when you're 10th off, you're 2 laps off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he scores pretty good on the road course. Mine's fast on both. Mitchell has to have 2 fucking cars.
He has 2 cars.
He's got 3.
3 NASCARs?
His dad bought one too.
Oh my
And
god.
his dad bought a second one because he didn't want to change it back and forth either.
That's insane, dude.
Jeff's out there.
Jeff actually races?
Why?
1 minute left.
He cut the track?
Who did? Fuck him. I'm just kidding. Nah, fuck him.
Well, he missed the loop, so that's his fault.
35 seconds left to go in this one. Still Zach 17 flat. Tegan 17.504. Brad 17.507. Matt 16.514. And Jason 14.503.
Snapchatting boys?
William and Tarzan are talking to them femboys over there. That's what William came up to me about. That's what William.
What are those? What are femboys?
Dudes that look like ladies.
Oh. See, before all this tranny bullshit, there was a thing called
Zach Matthews
hermaphrodite,
done.
Okay? That's what I grew up with.
Brad Sharp done.
I didn't grow up with
Jason
this
Whip
baby
done.
bullshit.
Tegan Cummings done. Matt Dutzer done. The race is completed.
That's a race. Tegan going to take it. Zach in the 2. Brad, Matt, and Jason. Marshals, if you could, cruiser up, grab a blower. Race 6, second heat of 17.5. You guys are up. Need drivers on that last one out here to Marshall.
Huh?
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Get my drivers on the last one out here to Marshall. Race 6, 17.5 up now.
Look at Tegan already out there. What a good boy. Huh? I don't have any 10 scale cars, Tegan. We've already been over it. You say I'm scared? Joe, let me take your car out there and just send his shit to the wall.
Take Noah's. You got Freshie right there.
Tegan, if I can find a car to get out there with, you're going up the garage door. I promise you.
See, you
1 minute to the start of the race.
Donate that Durango, Bubba.
All right. Get a check from Anthony. We'll be good to go.
He's not running.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Why? Because the solder popped off. Because he's got some stupid fucking engines.
It's the last qualifier.
30 seconds
Not
to
really.
the start of the race.
Are you going to make it, Anthony? Okay. All right. Go ahead and shut down the straight. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Separate
15
yourselves on the
seconds
tone.
to the start
in
of the
less
race.
than 5. One minute down. Scott Simon leading the way. C4 only 3/10 back. Both on a TQ pace. Shrout in the 3 spot. Mark Beach in the 4.
Ever watch Scott's mouth when he drives?
2
No one will ever be worse than fucking Bill Williams. That man used to damn near walk down the driving stand.
2 down, 3 to go. Battle for the lead. Scott and C4, 200ths apart. They are both on a TQ pace, 19.501. Brandon Shrout in the 3 spot. Just ran his best lap, a 15.9. He's on an 18-lap run. Mark Beach in the 4 spot. Three minutes down, 2 to go. Still a battle up front. C4 and Scott. These guys match at each other's laps every time by. Scott pulling out hot lap of the race. C4 answers right back. 15 flat for Charlie. That's fast lap of the race. He's on a 20 of 5:14. Minute 30 left to go.
But it's probably great to watch. He did okay. Good for you guys to watch. He did good for the Durango.
1 minute left.
Scott and Charlie both making a little mistake. Charlie getting the worst one out of that. 35 seconds left to go. They're both still ahead of Tegan's round 1 TQ. Keep him going, keep him going, keep him going. Oh my.
Mark Beach done. Scott Simon
Still got
done.
it. Still got it.
C4 done.
Got Shroud to finish. Got 10s here at the end.
Brandon Shroud
Scott and
done.
Charlie both making huge
The race is
mistakes.
completed.
They are both going to finish ahead of Tegan's round 1 TQ. Scott going to take TQ with a 19.505. C4 a 19.506. They'll be starting 1 and 2 in the main. Shroud in third. Beach in the 4 spot.
That's big pimping right there. Type shit. I need me a teddy bear with some drip on.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
You gonna let Arlen announce so you go watch me fucking whip this hoe?
I can't, dude.
After this race you can.
I gotta set up the mains.
There's 6 races. And then you're gonna come on.
There's 7.
You're gonna come hang out, right?
I'm gonna try.
All right, I need my drivers from the last race, even if he didn't finish or start. Need Matthew back out here to marshal. And possibly a volunteer.
One minute to the start of the race.
One volunteer marshal, one volunteer. I got everybody checked in. I just need one volunteer marshal, please. One volunteer marshal,
45
one
seconds
volunteer.
To the start of the race.
Thanks, Mark. Get you down there. All right. Mark, do you actually want to get at the end of the straightaway?
30 seconds to the start
And
of the race.
then Matthew, can I get you on the red bucket? And then Allison, can I get you where Matthew is? Or Grace, sorry. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Get him some laps. It's going on the TikTok.
Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Separate yourselves on the tone in less than 5.
Which one are you? I don't even know which one you are. Oh! That was a quick one, but I got it.
Bro, there's no way.
As soon as I started recording, dude.
Can you airdrop that to me?
You finished the race, Sparky?
Hold on, there's another part of the hub. We got a loose wheel.
Oh, shock cap. You gotta save that.
What?
Spring cup.
Oh.
It ain't a hard fix, but
Here, hold on. I got you. Don't worry. We'll get you back out there.
no.
Racer's minute.
What's broken?
Everything. No, I'm just kidding. You gotta fix your hub.
Is it just a hub?
Do you think I can go with it?
No, I can just like.
No, I threw it.
No.
I threw it somewhere. No, it's right here.
Don't let him do it. Oh my god. He'll actually try to glue that shit.
Will he really?
Yes.
130 down. Hendrick out front. 21.509.
I can't believe I got it.
14.2 hot lap of the race. Anthony in the 2 spot. Chris in the 3.
Whoa! Pipe there.
Stay in it.
You want me to airdrop it to you?
Yeah, actually, I do want that video.
Dude, that was so close. He was recording for 0.22 seconds.
Yeah. Chad Reed numbers right there. Get them on the board.
It's sideways. It's hard to hold it. I jumped. I went too far to the side.
Oh, I know what happened. I saw it.
Yeah, I think China heard it.
China.
230 down. 230 to go. Halfway.
I don't know if I'd work on that right here.
I'll be fine. I might get hit, but
You might lose some shit.
Yeah, that's more what I'm thinking.
eh.
Yeah, fuck him.
Huh? Yeah,
Fuck him.
exactly. Fuck it.
What are we doing here?
I want to see what our times were on Saturday.
That's off. Oh, that's off. Dude.
Hold up.
Yeah. Tracks is slow tonight.
Try. Oh. About time you just hang it up. Oh. Can't park there.
Minute 30 left to go.
One minute left.
Five seconds left. Hendrick, Anthony, and Chris.
You never get the question.
How do you put it together?
No, how to. Do you have a.
Anthony Woodruff done.
Bro.
Hendrick
You have a
Westmoreland
tire
done.
wrench? You didn't bring a tire wrench? I don't. Someone's got one.
Chris
That's the
was
race. Hendrick
done.
going to take it. Anthony, Chris,
The
and
race is
Elijah.
completed.
I'm going to set your mains up, let you know what time we're getting started. All right, guys, Grace is going around and putting up your mains. Go check those out, see what race you're in. We're going to go with race 1, our 17.5 two-wheel B main. We're going to go with our 17.5 two-wheel B main here in about 5 minutes. We'll go around 8:50. And once again, kind of same deal all night, guys. I'm going to need volunteers for a lot of these races. If you're not on the driver's stand, please try and be out here volunteering. Help us get out here. Try to be done by 10. Once again, your mains are posted. We're going to go with race 1 here in about 5 minutes. right, guys, race 1, our 17.5 B main. You guys can start making your way out. Race 1, 17.5 B. You can start making your way out. Race 7, our 17.5 A main. Get you guys out here to Marshall. We're going to take 2 bump ups from the B main to the A. All right, getting everybody checked in here. Get a check from Brad Sharp. Hendrick, you want to grab one of the buckets or down there? I'll have Shrout. Sure. I need Tegan Cummings out here to Marshall. Tegan Cummings out here to Marshall. We'll be good to go.
The pink's kind of hard, but why didn't you get the green?
That's all they had.
Maybe you should do pink right here where the blue is or where the green is.
I'm actually going back to my old scheme, but it's a little different. I'll show you. We're going back to green flames, blue back.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
The scheme is sick. It's so dark on the track, you can't even see it. Maybe I could do like blue in here, but I also don't like the straight lines.
Hendrix got that.
I think the flames look sick though. All right, got everybody checked in here. Get you lined up on the straight. It's going to be Anthony Woodruff in the 1 spot, Zach Matthews in the 2, Brad Sharp in the 3, and Jason in the 4 spot. Top two drivers going to bump up into the A main. All right, top 2 going to bump up. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Gotta have one around.
I think we need to text that thing.
No, that's all good. It's clocking in at 7.0.
Huh? Hell yeah, I would. Team drive that thing. You got gas, I got steering.
So you can break it.
I'll be throwing the sick nasties over the triple.
Watch the end of the straight. That is clear.
Trying to take out the one Marshall.
Like black on white time. Oh wait, no, it's usually backwards.
Minute 30 down. Anthony out front. Looking to bump up into the A main. Zach Matthews in that 2 spot. Also in a bump spot. Brad and Jason battling out for 3rd, trying to catch back up to Zach. 4 down, 1 to go. Anthony out front. Checking out in this one. Almost got a lap up
1
on the
minute
field.
left.
Zach Matthews in that 2 spot. 9 seconds over Brad Sharp in 3rd. Jason in the 4th spot. 50 seconds left to go. Top 2 looking to bump up into the A main. Race 2 is our novice A main. I'll get all my drivers from this one back out here to Marshall.
You gonna let me get that, John?
This one?
Yeah.
You don't want this one. That ain't even in my scheme.
I do want that one because I like that one.
You like this scheme?
Like that
Yeah.
one?
I like that one. Let me get that, John.
What?
Maybe it'd be cool if I had blue here instead of silver.
My bad, Joe.
Yeah, probably. And then you could do the silver outline around the flames.
Yeah.
It's almost like someone told you should do that beforehand.
Well, I didn't expect it to even be silver.
You didn't expect it to be fucking dark because that's what you picked?
No, I didn't expect silver to be here.
What do you think it was going to be?
It ain't what I showed him.
Never is. I think for the gas truck, since it's kind of like a retro
Brad Sharp
thing,
done.
I'm going to take my scheme but do drips instead of the straight line.
Anthony Woodruff done.
Got Zach and Jason to finish.
Zach Matthews done. Jason Whip done.
That's a race. Anthony going to take it.
The
Zach,
race is completed.
Brad, Jason, and Matt. Anthony and Zach, you guys bumping up into the A main. Race 2, our novice A main. You guys are up.
I listened to that the other day, yesterday actually.
I've never even listened to it.
Never?
I don't think so.
What? What, motherfucker? What?
No. Have you seen it, Keegan, when he drives?
Yeah, he looks more retarded than when he stands.
Need my drivers from that last race back out here to Marshall. Race 2, our novice A main. You guys are up.
Have you seen C4 drive? I can't do it. I don't have a booster seat.
No,
That's tough. Fucker. I just gotta make it match, dude.
What'd you do?
Hey,
2 minutes to the start of the race.
type shit. I had to make it match. He took my passenger door off, so I took his off.
Did these name stickers came out? Doesn't it look weird? Name sticker.
Yeah, because it's just a black outline. You should have done a blue outline or a gray outline.
I don't think
No,
it
you
would
should
look
have done
any
a
better.
green out.
Yeah, it would have.
You should have done a green out.
That would have looked a lot better.
But I think the stickers look hard with just the black.
No, you need a third color in there.
If you were in that last race, need you guys back out here to Marshall. Drivers from the last race, get you back out here to Marshall. Once again, drivers from the last race out here to Marshall.
1
Drivers from the
minute to the
last one
start of
back
the
out here to
race.
Marshall.
Well, I did it for Austin Dillon. Well, no, because me and my brother's names.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Marlon's getting ready to go run his NASCAR. We're about to have a little 3-on-3 crime.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, get Anthony out here. We should be all right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, go ahead and line you guys up on the straightaway. Straightaway is closed. It's going to be Grace starting in that number 1 spot, Jacob in the 2, and Mav in the 3 spot.
What?
All right. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. What you looking at? They're moving so slow tonight. No one wants to go Marshall. No one wants to be ready for the race. Minute 30 down. Grace out front in this one. Jacob in the 2 spot. Mav in the 3. Everybody already pretty spread out in this one. Grace with hot lap of the race, 18-2. Inside. .215 left to go. Grace out front still, 14.502 pace. Jacob in the 2 spot. Mav in the 3. 18 flat that time for Grace, her best lap. 18.9 for Jacob and 36 flat. Everybody turned their best lap of the race that time by.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Race 3, 21.5, you are up next. Race 3, 21.5, you guys are up next. I'm going to need some volunteer marshals to help me out for the next one. Volunteer marshals, help me out for this next race. Once again, I'm going to need some volunteer marshals. Help me out for this next one. That's time. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Mav Woodruff done.
Be done as you cross.
Jake the Snake done. Grace Allison
And that's
done.
race. Grace going to take it. Jacob
The
in the
race
2,
is
Mav in the 3.
completed.
Race 3, 21-5. You guys are up. I'm going to need volunteer marshals. Help me out for this one. Volunteer marshals. Help me out for this one. Marshals, if you could, please grab a blower. Thanks, Zach.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, get my drivers on the last one, and I'm going to need a lot of volunteer marshals. Anyone that's not racing in this one, if you could come out and volunteer marshal, that would be very much appreciated. I'm going to need a lot of volunteer marshals. Help me out for this one.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yep.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got everybody checked in. I got marshals. Go ahead and shut down the straight. Straightaway is closed. We'll get you all lined up. I could maybe use one marshal maybe on the right side. I don't know, Colby. Cody. Cody? Yeah, you can set them back here. I think he ended up leaving. Yep. All right. I still need one volunteer. Help me out on the right side, kind of after the. Yep, right side. Oh, thank you. All right, starting lineup's going to be Mark in the 1 spot, Robert in the 2, Brad 3, Terry 4, Chris 5, and Lisa 6. Give Terry a sec. I think the guy who was doing that's going to come back. Appreciate it. All right, Jacob, if you're going to marshal, you gotta be standing up. Okay. Shroud's coming. He's going to get it. Run it. Thanks, Shroud. Terry will be in the 4 spot. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. You guys will go racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Off and rolling. Good start to this one.
Three.
1 minute down, 4 to go. Robert Summers out front leading the way. 2 seconds over Mark Beach in that 2 spot.
And I will say, 5-1 was my hot lap, but I will say, this transponder was towards the back of the car.
What was it though? 5-1 what?
I don't know what it was, but 5-1 was my fastest. I got a shit ton of 5-4s, and a shit ton of 5-3s and 5-2s. But I got one 5-1. And that was on lap 1.
Was it fast?
Oh, I was screaming after the
2 minutes down, 3 to go. Mark Beach out front in this one, 19 flat. Robert Summers in the 2. 2 seconds back. Chris in third. Terry, Brad, and Lisa.
Dude, how do you strip a spur gear on a 21.5? That's impressive. You've done it. Not on a 21.5. You strip plenty of spurs. 21.5. Same distance. It doesn't matter about that. It's all about the mesh. And I'm in a 6.5 and I haven't stripped my spurs.
Battle for that number 4 spot. Terry and Chris going back and forth. They get stuck together. 3 minutes down, 2 to go. Robert Summers out front. Mark Beach in the 2 spot. 4 seconds back. Minute 30 left to go. Race 4, Mod 2 wheel up next.
Afraid you strip a bunch of spur gears?
That means you'll be better next time.
My screws? Dog. You make me, you feed it to me? Fuck you, I'm not eating that. No.
Take one bite.
Get the fuck out of
One
here.
bite.
Unless you're giving it to me,
I am giving it to you, but one bite.
no.
One bite.
No.
Joe, be a good boy.
Let Hendrick do it then.
Be a good
No,
boy.
get the fuck out of my face.
1 minute left.
He's not gonna see.
No.
Tiniest bite.
Get
Little
fucked.
nibble.
Get fucked. I don't want your pizza.
I'm trying to get you fucked.
Get the fuck out of
Joe,
my
if
face.
you love me,
I don't.
if you love me, take a bite.
Fuck off.
You thought about it. I seen you lick your lips, you fat bitch.
Fuck out of my face. God damn.
I seen you lick.
30 seconds left.
Take one bite.
Still Robert, Mark, Brad, Chris, Terry, and Lisa.
I don't know. Under Wayne's bed.
Give it to me right as my race is about to start. What a dick.
Set it on
I can't even eat it, bro.
Set it
I
on
don't even
Noah's
have
car.
time to eat this.
Yeah, you do. You got 17 seconds.
No, we're gonna flip it down.
I can inhale pizza. I could eat a whole slice of pizza in 4 bites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last time, keep it going, keep it going. You'll be done as you cross.
Robert Summers done. Brad Sharp done. Mark Beach done.
Got Lisa
Chris
to finish.
Gross done.
Yeah, Robert! You cheating, motherfucker. I knew you was cheating.
Lisa Cummings done.
That's the race. Robert
The
going to
race
take
is
it. Mark,
completed.
Brad, Chris, Lisa, and Terry. Marshals, if you could please grab a blower. Race 4, Mod 2-wheel. You guys are up.
Whoa. Damn. That receipt's been in that box so long it's brown and there's nothing on it. You got this one, Chuck? I was gonna run it for you.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, we need racers from the last race out here to marshal. I got half of the field. Looking for the other half. Huh? Cody's not listed as a marshal.
One minute to the start of the race.
Lisa?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Robert, could you take the green bucket and get Lisa down here? All the way down here, Lisa. Against the wall.
30 seconds to the start of
Thank
the
you.
race.
All right, line up on the backstretch. Joe, then Hendrick.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Marshall's ready. Racers ready. You're racing heads up on the tone. Joe 1355, Hendrick 1379. One down, 4 to go. And Hendrick just couldn't stand the fact that he got his car back on the ground in the right direction. So he had to try again to crash. Blistering laps that time. 19.4 for Joe, 17.1 for Hendrick. 1378 for Joe, 1405 for Hendrick, 2203 pace. $13.50, best lap of the race there for Joe. Backs that 13.50 up with a 75, 13.75. Then messes up at the tabletop. Next up, 13.5 Stadium Truck A main. Make sure you wipe your tires. Somebody hasn't been wiping the tires. 2:20 left. Minute 45 left. Hendrick 13.73, his best.
One minute left.
As she said, just a minute left in this one. Boring. I'm falling asleep. It's boring. Joe with a 13.48, though. Best lap of the race. Backed up with a 19.4. Not much of a backup. You'll finish if you cross.
Hendrick Westmoreland done. Joe Duffelbag
Joe takes
done.
it 21.09.
The race is
Hendrick
completed.
19.06. Next up, race number 5. 13.5 Stadium Truck. We're going to need volunteer marshals for this one, so pretty please start heading out. All right, if you're not in this 13.5 Stadium Truck race, you ought to give up the track to them.
2 minutes.
And
to
if
the
you're not
start of the
driving in the
race.
13.5 Stadium Truck race, you should not be on the driver's stand. Thanks, Scott, for volunteering. I guess Cody's not here. I'm going to need Hendrick, Joe to Marshall. Anybody else I can get? Yeah, because I need you.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Need somebody on a red
45
bucket. Somebody on a
seconds to
red
the start
bucket.
of the race.
Purdy, please. Somebody on a red bucket. I saw Matthew walking around. Matthew, need somebody on a red bucket. What the?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's shut it down. Line them up on the backstretch. Anthony, C4, Robert, Jesse, Terry, and Chris.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looks like Dylan's going to help us on the red bucket. Thank you. Anthony, C4, Robert, Jesse, Terry, and Chris. Our racers ready? You're racing heads up on the tone. Anthony Woodruff getting away clean out front. Jesse to number 2, C4, Robert, Terry, and Chris. C4 moving up into the number 2 spot. Jesse dropping down number 4, looks like. Nope, yeah. He and Robert battling for the 3 spot. Anthony out front cruising. He's got a 15.6 fast lap. C4 16.8. 17.3 for Robert, 17.1 for Jesse, 18.1 for Terry, 17.3 for Chris. Sounds like somebody might have a gear or slipper problem. Anthony looking to put C4 a lap down. Three down, 2 to go. $15.7 for C4 that time by, his best of the race. Then up on his lid. Anthony with a 13-second lead on him. He's got a 7-second lead on Robert, who's got 13 on Chris. Looks like we're dropping like flies. It looks like Jesse's out. Anthony, C4, Robert, Chris, Terry.
One minute left.
$19.09 for Anthony, 14.6 ahead of C4, 5.7 ahead of Robert. Chris 20 seconds back of Robert. Terry 14 behind Chris. Anthony gets around C4 as C4 bounces off the track. 30 seconds left. Fast lap 15.2 by Anthony back on lap 16. Ten seconds left.
Terry Guile done. Chris Gross done. Anthony Woodruff done. Robert
Everybody's
Summers
finished with C4. All right, Anthony's going to take it,
C4
followed
done.
by C4, Robert,
race is
Chris, Terry,
completed.
Jesse. Next up, race number 6, 13.5 4-wheel. I get marshals to grab blowers, please.
We 4 minutes into his last qualifier, he was P2 on a 20-lap pace. And he had a mistake, and then the last one just sort of fell apart. He still ended up making 2 qualifiers. But he had a 20-lap P2 run there in the
Race 6, 13.5 4-wheel up now.
2
Gonna need
minutes to
drivers
the
from that
start of
last
the
race out here to
race.
Marshall.
I guess his tummy hurt. I guess his tummy hurt. His vagina had sand in it, Arlen. I thought that was a runaway. So did I. What are you doing this weekend?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Well, if not, I don't know if I'm gonna race or not, but you wanna watch Soupy somewhere?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Why not my house? Because I got a dog. So what?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
They're fun. Yeah, but let me snuggle them. So is Ozzy. And Sylvester. Nah, fuck that guy.
All right, get you lined up on the straight. It'd be Hendrick in the 1, Anthony in the 2, Chris in the
15
3,
seconds
Elijah
to
in the 4.
start of the race.
All right. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. You guys are going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5.
I got the car to work. It's up to him to drive it. Mav, I would stand back. You need to try a different spot on the driver's stand.
Two minutes down, 3 to go. Battle for the lead, Hendrick and Anthony, 6/10 apart over the front side double. Hendrick airing out the triple.
I,
1 minute
1 minute left to go. Hendrick and Anthony still only 1.7 seconds apart. Going to be a little bit longer this time by.
yeah, I mean, remember you chewed up that wire?
That is time. You'll be done as you cross.
Chris Gross done. Anthony Woodruff done. Hendrick Westmoreland done. The race
Hendrick
is
going to take it.
completed.
Anthony in the 2, Chris 3, Elijah 4. Need my drivers from that last one back out here to Marshall. Race 7, our final race of the night. I'm going to need as many volunteer marshals as I can get to help me out for this one. As many volunteers as I can get to help me out for this one.
You can replace
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Unfortunately, slightly common with that car.
Especially when you get, you know, hit head on the straightaway going Mach Jesus.
That doesn't help.
It doesn't help that this
Hendrick, can you help finish blow off the track with the other one?
I got it.
and I'm assuming you guys don't have that.
We might, yeah.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, I'm going to need as many volunteer marshals as I can get. Help me out for this one. If you were in that last race, I need you out here to marshal, and as many volunteers as I can get. Help me out for this one.
45
Thank you, Terry.
seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we'll go ahead and shut down the straight. I got everybody checked in. Straightaway is closed. I need 1 to 2 volunteers, possibly. Hey, Jesse and Lisa. Jesse and Lisa, would you be able to volunteer by chance? Appreciate it. Starting order is Scott, C4, Tegan, Matthew, Mark, Brandon, Anthony, and Zach. Tegan, unfortunately, not going to make this one. Thank you to my volunteers. Appreciate it. Order is set. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. It's a battle up front. Scott, C4, and Matthew. Charlie into the pipe. Matthew goes by for the 2 spot. Tough mistake for Matthew. Scott Simon going to be out front with some breathing room. Anthony Woodruff up to the 2 spot. Charlie back to 3rd. Matthew goes back by. $145 down, 3:15 to go. Oh, trouble here at the finish line. Finish line. Two down, 3 to go. Trouble on the right side. Keep it low on the roller. That is clear. Scott Simon out front. Working his way onto the back straightaway. Matthew Schroeder going to be 9 seconds back in the 2 spot. Anthony in 3rd. Brandon Shrout right there in the 4 spot. Battle for 3rd, giving Scott some room. Three down, 2 to go. Oh, no. Is there trouble with Scott's car? No, it's still going. Scott's still up front. He's got 5 seconds over Matthew in the 2 spot. It's going to be tighter this time by. Oh, Matthew into the pipe.
One minute left.
4 down, 1 to go.
Best of luck.
30 seconds left. Still Scott out front, coming around the finish line. He's got 3 seconds over Matthew. Matthew getting his way through some traffic. Anthony in 3rd. Oh, no. Matthew having some trouble as well. Battle for the lead. Oh, Matthew rolling over again. 10 seconds left to go. So Scott, Matthew, Anthony right there behind Matthew. Battle for the 2 spot. C4 in the 4. Mark 5. Brandon 6. Zach 7.
Mark Beach done.
Be done as you cross. Racing the
Scott
line. You be done
Simon
when you
done.
cross.
Matthew Schroeder done. Brandon Shrout done. Anthony Woodruff done. C4 done.
That's a race. Scott
Zach
Simon going to hang
Matthews
on.
done.
Take the win.
The race is
Matthew in the
completed.
2, Anthony 3, Charlie, Mark, Brandon, Zach, and Tegan. Thank you guys for coming out. Please make sure if you have a tab or an entry fee, you settle up before you leave.